What's up guys, TK here at Jet Tactical, and I wanted to do a little quick video discussing the different types of batteries that you'll find in Airsoft and the proper charger that goes along with those batteries and the importance of knowing the two things. So here we have the two main types of batteries you'll find in Airsoft, and that will be the nickel metal hydrides, or the NiMHs, and the lithium polymers, or the Lipos. Both of these are very good batteries, but you might need to consider which one to use for your gun, because not all guns are created equal, and so you are going to have to pick and choose based on whatever kind of setup you have. But basically, the nickel metal hydrides are going to be more of a universal type of battery. Most guns can run them without any problems. They are usually in a 9.6 configuration, and they're also a nunchuck style most of the time too. So these are nunchuck style. That means the cell series is split with 4 cells on each, so you can slide them down the stock of a crane stock battery, and we'll actually discuss that in a later video. But that's why they're called nunchuck styles. That's what they're designed for. They're not actually meant to do kung fu on the battlefield with. If you are doing that, you should probably stop, because it's probably not good for your battery or the other people playing. Then moving on, these are the lithium polymers, or the Lipos. These are going to be a more powerful battery and a smaller package, but because of that extra power, certain guns aren't necessarily built to use them. So definitely double check with what kind of gun you have, or double check on websites, your retailer, wherever you get the gun from, to know the internals of your gun to make sure that it can handle a Lipo battery. Now, for the most part, 7.4s are going to be pretty universal as well. They can go into most guns without too much of an issue, even though they are a higher rate or a higher discharge rate for the voltage. But the ones you want to be careful of are the 11.1s. Again, they'll run any gun. Like, any gun can run an 11.1, but sometimes the 11.1 can be too much power for the gun, and it could cause issues down the road. But we can go over that in another video. The main issue that I want to talk about today is coupling batteries with chargers, and knowing the difference between the two, and why it's important. So basically, this here is a smart Synergy smart charger. Now, this is built for the nickel metal hydrides, and so that would be this guy right here. And you notice this is how you charge these two batteries, or these batteries. You have your Tamiya plug here, and then you have your Tamiya plug on the charger, and then all you do is whoop, and now you're charging. Obviously, if this was plugged into a wall, but that's it's pretty simple and straightforward, and there's not much to it. This has a little indicator light that'll let you know when it's done. Usually takes about 3.5 to 4 hours to charge, and there's really not much else to talk about on that. Now, the Lipos are a little bit more specific, and this is where a lot of people mess up. So a lot of people don't actually realize, but you have to use a Lipo charger with a Lipo battery, because if you were to plug the Tamiya on the Lipo into a standard charger, these aren't meant to take power through the Tamiya plug. So what will actually happen is you'll overcharge the battery, and it'll essentially send currents the wrong way, and it'll cause a chain reaction that will make your battery literally explode and cause a lot of damage and catch fire to things, and that's generally, I would advise not to do that. So with the Lipo charger, this is how they work. It has 2 settings, lithium polymer and lithium phosphate. Since we're not using lithium phosphate, we want to always keep it up on lithium polymer. This has a little plug, DC plug, that goes into the wall. So that's just not here right now, but that would go into the wall, and then you would turn it to the side here, and there are corresponding docks for the specific voltage of the battery. So you would just plug this into the corresponding dock. It's very simple. They only fit in the proper one, so you can't really mess that up. And that is how you charge a Lipo battery. And that is the big difference that we see a lot of people mess up, unfortunately, and mess up their batteries and their carpets and whatnot. So definitely be sure to know the difference. And as I'll just demonstrate the 11.1 here, so you can see it's a different port. So that's pretty self-explanatory. It's really simple. It's just a matter of knowing the difference. So definitely keep that in mind when you're getting a gun and a battery. You want to make sure that you have the proper battery and charger to go with each other. And with that, thanks guys for watching. Take it easy.